And were you able to get someone hired?
Yeah.
Were you able to get a lawyer hired?
I talked to 3 lawyers, like you said. I talked to Lori Perezzo, her assistant Catherine. She said 5,000 through 7,000 was their price. I talked to Brittany Holmes, her like that's the
Mm-hmm.
She said 3,000 to 5,000, and Dustin Garner is the one I'm considering going with. I talked to him through his main cell phone, and he said his prices was 8,500 to 3,500.
Okay.
So,
So how long do you think, do you have the money to try to get him hired?
me and him discussed the case already. I talked to my uncle, which is the one who helps me pay.
Mm-hmm.
He said that I can, get to, like, I can go for him if that's what I want, because the man, everything he says sounds convincing.
Sure.
So
So if I reset your case one more time, you think y'all will be able to get Mr. Galmore hired?
yes, ma'am. If not, then I'll have to get a court appointment.
Sure. And so, I mean, you did everything. If you think you can afford him, I'll give you about 30 days or so to see if y'all can get that worked out. If not, when you come back, remind me of what you've done, and also talk to some others and bring me those names, because there may be some others that, go ahead.
Sometimes I be a little busy, because I called several ones before that,
They are.
Lori Perezzo, she was busy that day, because I think she was in court all day for criminal days.
Mm-hmm. You just have to keep trying them, but if you get him hired, bring the reset notice to him. If it's not going to work with him, talk to a few others, bring me those names, and then when you come back, we'll talk about a court appointed if that's not going to work out. Okay?
Yes.
All right, step in front of the clerk. She'll give you your reset notice. Kelby Blanchette. Good. Are you Kelby Blanchette?
Yes, ma'am.
And Mr. Blanchette, did you get someone hired?
Yes, ma'am.
Who'd you hire?
All right, Kimberly.
Is he going to be here this morning?
No, ma'am.
Did you pay him money?
Yes, ma'am. He gave me a receipt. I don't think he's gonna be here, but he gave me a receipt.
Huh? He is. So do you still owe him some money? Is that, when are you going to get that paid?
Friday, next Friday.
Okay. So did he say he would, I'm thinking you probably need to get him paid off and then he'll send us the paperwork.
And I own like $200.
Right. So what I'm going to do is reset your case one more time. That'll give you time to get him all paid off, and then he can file the paperwork, and then that should take care of it, okay? Make sure you get that done and get a receipt and bring it with you next time, okay?
Can I have an excuse to work?
Yes, sir. Ask the clerk. And if you'll make a notate, go ahead. At the bottom, if you'll make a notation that it's right and that he's already made a payment. Please, ma'am. Kevin Calise. Good morning. Are you Kevin Calise? And Mr. Calise, this is your initial appearance in cause number 24, DCCR 1948. You're charged with theft of property from July 1st of 2024. Since you've made bond in your case, have you had an opportunity to try to hire a lawyer? Did you get someone hired already?
I've talked to somebody, but I'm willing to get somebody hired.
So what I'll do is reset your case about 30 days to give you some time to try to hire somebody. If you get someone hired before that next court date, just bring the reset notice that you get today to that lawyer and they'll tell you what to do. If you're unable to hire someone before the next court date, then I'm ordering you to visit with at least 3 lawyers. They all charge different amounts. They have different payment plans. Bring me back the names of who you've talked to so I know you're trying, and then we'll discuss your options. If you don't do that, then when you come back, you run the risk of me raising your bond for not following that court order, and you would go back to jail. Do you understand? All right, step in front of the clerk. She'll give you your reset notice. Diamond James. Good morning, ma'am. You're Diamond James. And did you get someone hired? Speak up, please.
No, ma'am.
Who'd you talk to?
I spoke with Kyle Walker. He said 7,500, but no payment plans on the down payment.
Okay.
I spoke with, is James R. Macon,
Mm-hmm.
they said 7,500 as well. I spoke with Franklin and Associates, 10,000, the minimum is 7,500. 500 every 2 weeks, but the way the work has been going, the hours have not been 8 hours a day, so.
Right.
I think that's gonna be-
So thank you for doing what I asked you. I'm gonna let you fill out some paperwork this morning to see if you qualify for a court-appointed lawyer. You need to fill it out accurately and completely because you're gonna swear under oath that it's all true and correct. So put whatever your bills are, whatever your income is, and then I'll take a look at it. If you step in front of the clerk, she'll give you that, those instructions. Kingston Walker. When did you ask for a tech? How long? I was about to say that's been 35 minutes. Good morning, you're Kingston Walker? And Mr. Walker, you were previously here and given some time to hire a lawyer. Did you get someone hired?
I spoke to multiple lawyers and I chose a lawyer, but I just need time to forward the payment.
Who'd you talk to?
Burbanks.
Okay, and you're planning on hiring Mr. Burbank?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so, and you're working?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so what I'll do is reset your case about 30 days to give you some time to see if you can get him hired. If you do, just bring that reset notice that you get today to him in his office and they'll tell you what to do. If for some reason it's not gonna work out with Mr. Burbank, then I'm ordering you to visit with at least 3 others. See if one of those works out. If fine, great. If not, bring me those names so I know you're trying, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, step in front of the clerk. She'll give you that reset notice. Tyron Williams. Good morning. You're Tyron Williams?
Ma'am.
And Mr. Williams, did you get someone hired?
Benjamin Jeffries, but I'm still trying to get some money together.
Okay, so you're planning on hiring Mr. Jeffries. Have you made any payments yet or not?
He won't half of it before he start doing anything.
Okay, so what I'll do is reset your case about 30 days. Your case is getting old. It's indicted some time ago and the offense date was obviously early last year. So you need to try to get him hired if you can before that next court date.
Okay.
If it's not going to work for some reason with Mr. Jeffries, make sure you talk to at least 3 other attorneys. And if you can't hire any of those, bring me those names so I know you're trying and we'll discuss your options. Okay, step in front of the clerk and if you'll put Jeffries on there as well, please, thanks. Diamond Ollie. Yeah, Summer told me. If you'll call the name Diamond Ollie.
Diamond, Ollie?
I'm just wondering if I need to send an actual text message or something. Did you?
Texted, I called and told him, and then I sent him a ticket, and then I texted him. She said, no response on the text.
All right, her bond will be forfeited for non-appearance and reset at 100,000. She did call and say she was having car trouble, so if she gets here, just let me know, and I'll recall that. Christian Ainsworth. Good morning, are you Christian Ainsworth?
Yes, ma'am.
And Mr. Ainsworth, did you get someone hired?
I did.
Speak up.
No, ma'am, but I did talk to 3 attorneys.
Who'd you talk to?
The law office of James Macon, attorney Williams, Marcus Wilkerson, and law office of Brittany.
Okay, and where are you on being able to get someone hired?
It's not looking likely, but I mean,
Are you working?
yes, ma'am, I am working.
Okay, where do you work?
Raising Cane's,
Okay, full-time?
part-time.
All right. What do you do the other part-time?
I was in school, just, right now I'm in school.
You're not in school? Sounds like you need to go get another part-time if you're not in school,
I mean, this
right?
one.
I mean, it'd be great if you were in school.
It would, I was thinking about going back this semester, but my mind hasn't been in the right spot.
Okay. Obviously, you know that that'll help you and get your mind in the right spot if you're, all that extra time you have is doing nothing to get your mind in a better place, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So I'm gonna reset your case one more time, see if you can save, listen,
I feel like, can I say something?
what?
I just feel like my life on hold with this case. Like, it's been getting reset. Like, and I just,
You wanna know why it's getting reset?
because you give me time to find a lawyer.
Right. Go get another job. If you're working part-time, you have time to get another job.
It's not that.
And if you're working 2 jobs and you still can't afford one, I'll give you a court-appointed attorney. But I'm not just gonna hand it to you because you're hanging out for 3/4 of the day and working part-time at Raising Cane's.
I work every day, I just don't work. That's fine. No excuses.
No excuses. Bring me do 2 things for me. Number 1, try to get more hours there. Bring me a pay stub to show me what you're doing when you come back. Talk to some other attorneys just to see what they charge so you have some options. And see if there's something else out there and just tell me where you've applied for some other jobs, all right? Show me that you're trying harder and then I'll help you. Does that make sense? Step in front of the clerk, she'll give you a reset notice. Krishara Bennett. Good morning, ma'am. You're Krishara Bennett? Miss Bennett, did you get someone hired? Who'd you talk to? Okay. And tell me where you are on being able to get somebody hired. Right. Where do you work? Okay. So what I'll do, Ms. Bennett, is have you fill out some paperwork this morning to see if you qualify for a court-appointed lawyer. Make sure you fill it out accurately and completely, whatever your income is, whatever your bills are, and then I'll take a look at it. You're going to swear under oath that it's all true and correct, all right? So if you'll step in front of the clerk, she'll give you that paperwork. Marquise Berry. Good morning, you're Marquise Berry, and this is your initial appearance in cause number 25, DCCR 0882. You're charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon from April 20th of 2025. Since you've made bond in your case, have you had an opportunity to try to hire a lawyer? Are you working?
I'm gonna do this. I'm 7 years pregnant.
Did you bring any documents that show you're on bed rest?
Oh, I don't know. I need to do this.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do, Ms. Berry, is I'm going to reset your case for about 2 weeks. You need to bring me some documentation from your doctor that says that you're unable to work right now, okay? And then we'll discuss what your options are. Make sure you bring me back that documentation. Are we here next week? Next week's a normal week. I'm gonna reset it 1 week. Get that documentation and bring it back next week. Step in front of the clerk, she'll give you your reset notice. And if you'll make that notation as well, thanks. David Calderon. Good morning, sir. You're David Calderon? And Mr. Calderon, this is your initial appearance in cause number 24, DCCR 1428. You're charged with the state jail felony offense of unauthorized use of a vehicle from May 20th of 2024. And since you've made bond in your case, have you had an opportunity to try to hire a lawyer?
No, ma'am, I haven't had an opportunity. I've actually been working on getting my civics taken care of. And I brought some documentation here to show that.
To get your what taken
My
care of?
civics taken care of as far as like transportation, a job, shelter.
Okay.
Basics. I'm just coming, it's probably been like a month or so since I've been out. Probably like a month and a half.
Since you got out of jail?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so what I do, Mr. Calderon, is I'm going to reset your case about 30 days to give you some time to do a couple things. One, if you don't have a job, try to get a job, obviously, but also try to at least talk to some attorneys to see what their prices are. They all charge different amounts. They have different payment plans. I want you to talk to at least 3 lawyers. I also want you to bring me proof of jobs that you have applied to and things like that. Let's see where you are in 30 days. If you follow all those instructions, bring me the information about where you've applied for jobs, if you've gotten a job, who you've talked to, then we'll discuss whether or not, I'll let you fill out the paperwork for a court-appointed lawyer, okay?
I was gonna say, ma'am, I have a paper here, somebody just got hired last week at a job, but I also brought
Good.
some documentation showing my financial status right now and what it is that I'm responsible for.
Bring all that back next time, but I'm, at least when you bond out, I want you to at least try to hire a lawyer. Okay, if you haven't talked to them, you don't know how much they charge and what your options are, so I want to make sure you do all of that, then we'll discuss your options. Bring all of that also back next time as well, okay?
Can I get a little bit more than a month?
Everybody gets 30 days. Just show me what you've done in 30 days, and then if you need more time after that, if you've done what I asked, then we'll do that.
Yes, ma'am.
But everybody, I just do 30 days to make sure everybody keeps doing what they need to, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Step in front of the clerk, she'll give you that reset notice. Derek Mouton? Good morning, you're Derek Mouton?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Mouton, were you able to get someone hired?
No, ma'am, not at the moment. I spoke to somebody about, I want to say, in the next 2 weeks, I have somebody out.
Who's that?
Miss Brittany.
You're planning on hiring Miss Holmes, and you can do that within a couple weeks?
Yes, ma'am, I should be able to do it.
So I'm gonna reset your case one more time, a normal reset. That gives you 30 days to get her hired. If you get her hired before then, just bring this reset notice to her so she knows that court date and she'll let you know what to do.
Yes, ma'am.
If it's not gonna work out with her, then you need to talk to at least 3 other attorneys and bring me those names when you come back. Okay? Step in front of the clerk. Thank you.
Thank you.
Darius Sparks. Good morning, you're Darius Sparks. Mr. Sparks, did you get someone hired?
I'm talking with Dunham and Jones.
Who?
Dunham and Jones is a law firm.
Uh-huh.
They got a deposit of $750, so I'm setting up.
Okay, and you're working still?
Yeah, we'll get to this.
Okay. And do you know the name of the attorney there that you're talking to?
No, ma'am, it's a widespread piece of that.
Okay. So if you just put Dunham and Jones down, that's who he's, I'm gonna reset your case about 30 days to give you some time to get them hired. If you do, make sure you bring that reset notice to them and they'll tell you what to do. If that's not gonna work out with them for some reason, you can't get them hired, you need to talk to at least 3 others and bring me those names. Okay? Step in front of the clerk, she'll give you a reset notice.
I know it, I'm killing you. I'm killing myself. I'll be like a blind man here shortly.
All right, so you're James Lofton?
Yes, ma'am.
And Mr. Lofton was previously in court. Now, the misdemeanor is something that, remind me, why do I have that
He
on?
was supposed to have pled to his misdemeanor several resets
Right.
ago each time prior to coming down here, because
It's on-
our plan is to have him, per the, we had talked about
To extend
ISF,
probation and ISF.
But now it's for safety if the court considers based on this update PSI, but obviously we can't do that until he pleads to the misdemeanor.
Well, I can do that today and he can go into custody and y'all can go
That's what I
take
was
care
just-
of it.
That's what I was just gonna.
Because
say.
he'll sit in custody until he goes and
Correct,
takes
that's-
care of that other case, because he
that's
won't go.
correct.
All right. So in cause number 16-24485, first year James Lofton. Mr. Lofton was previously in court, and that is a motion to revoke probation. On probation for the 3rd-degree felony of assault, family violence. It was a 5-year deferred at one point, and then in February of 2020, that probation was revoked and given a 10-year term that was probated for 5 years, so went to a straight probation, placed on high medium caseload and 0 tolerance. I've received the updated pre-sentence report also. Has everyone had an opportunity to review that report?
Yes, ma'am.
I have your own.
Any additions or corrections to that?
No, ma'am, the only thing I would say is since PSI is that we have, this last week, we have gone and taken a drug test of Beaumont Occupational, and my client has, is that, and I have those drug test results if the court would entertain.
That's not going to change
Okay.
what I
fair
do.
enough,
Based
fair
on the
enough.
nature of that examination and the substance abuse evaluation, I'm going to follow those. I appreciate that he stayed clean for some amount of time.
Yes, ma'am.
But if I'm going to follow after what I just said with regard to the
Yes,
nature of where we've gone on this, I looks like there's a new misdemeanor, driving while intoxicated second, and that was from December of 2023. We're just finally getting here, so I'm going to do what's necessary, I think, if I'm going to leave them on probation to keep everybody safe.
Like I said earlier, Judge, Mr. Barrington and I had previously discussed after we both reviewed the PSI that safety may very well be in
Yeah.
the best interest.
That's what it appears from that evaluation, and so I rely on them and their
Yes.
evaluation to say
ma'am.
what's best and to, and they're talking about the not just the regular safe P, but special needs safe P, so that it covers everything from mental health to drug treatment to everything else that would be necessary, hopefully, for Mr. Lofton to finally be able to complete this probation. In addition, it will be, I will have to, and not just have to, but I will need to extend and plan on extending that probation period as well, because it's up either already or this year, and it's only pending because of the motion. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So anything else with regard to that updated report or with me going forward with sentencing?
No, ma'am, other than the fact that he is working, I have his employer here, if you'd like to hear from them. We would ask that, the recommendation initially was ISF, and we would ask the court to consider ISF and sentencing instead, because he has been working with stable employment with his employer for more than a year and a half now, has had stable housing as far as that goes, and so we feel like that him going to safety would cause, financially devastating for him. And so we would ask that he be allowed to go to ISF and then have more strict monitoring on weekly reporting and weekly drug tests with zero reporting.
Ms. Malfino?
I defer to the first discretion there, but just my review of the PSI, I think safety is probably convenient.
And so with regard to Ms. Jefferson, you initially also agreed that ISF with being on the high-risk caseload after would be appropriate. Is that your, what are your thoughts?
Yes, that was my initial recommendation. But I also included that I don't know much about his case because he had absconded for, I believe, over 2 years.
Yeah. And it looks like there was tested positive for methamphetamine August 14th, last month, denied using it, but stated he had used a month ago, but tested positive for it. So I'm trying to see what specifically, why special needs?
I don't believe there was any sort of psychiatric.
I didn't see
anything
that
done.
either, so
That's-
I'm not real sure.
That was kind of what, the only question I had about it was.
I don't
is the
think we
special
need-
needs is generally
It is, if there's
more
some
of a
type,
psychological type situation.
we don't have that, so
No, we
it's just
don't.
regular. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. Mr. Lofton, I am going to find that you entered your pleas of true to counts 1 and 2 freely and voluntarily. Find those counts true. Find sufficient evidence to revoke your probation. However, I am going to continue you on probation. I'm going to extend your probation period for 3 years. I'm going to order as a condition of your probation that you enter and successfully complete the SAFE-P program, not the special needs, but the regular SAFE-P program. And that you'll be on the high medium caseload when you get out. You'll be required to do aftercare. I don't know how to stress strongly enough that this is your last chance. You will not, if you are back in here, I'm going to look at this paper and I'm going to wonder what I did and why. So you will be required to have a drug patch on at all times when you get out. If there's one positive, you're back in here and looking at that 10-year term. You've already agreed to 10 years. No negotiations, no whatever. This is it. You violate, you're getting the 10 years that you agreed to way back when. Do you understand? Yes.
Judge, the only question I have is, I think he was put on probation in 2016, wasn't he? Is that, can we extend for 3 years?
Well, he was put on a deferred in 2016,
Okay.
and then he was revoked and given a straight probation in
Okay.
2020.
All
So
right.
actually, I could extend him for 5 more years
Got it.
instead of just 3.
Got it. Fair enough, Your Honor. Thank you.
I'm going to hand you the trial court certification. I need y'all's signature on that, showing that this was an agreement that I followed, and so you've waived your right to appeal. You'll go into custody. Obviously, Mr. Barrington will get it set up as quickly as possible for you to go take care of that other case down the hall in misdemeanor court, because until that's taken care of, you will not be able to go to safety. So y'all need to get that taken care of as quickly as you can.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you for being here. Thank y'all.
May we step over here, Your Honor?
Y'all just sign it real quick right here, and they'll take them back. Thanks, Mr. Barrington.
Where's the sign on this? Just right here where it says defendant?
Mm-hmm. Here, I'll give you the, hold on a sec. Here you go. The copy for you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Mr. Burbank, you've got Renisha Chase on. I have one of them.
Oh,
Do-
She has 2 cases.
Mm-hmm.
One of them that he's saying is an NTRP, they didn't do paperwork on, but the other one's in the case. We printed her and swore on it.
Judge, our intention, if the court would allow, is to have her enter the plea, do a PSI, to kind of see where she is now. This was a case we brought over from CDC, and then decide what is best on the motion, either to dismiss
The
it or
burglary
to
of a had
continue
is the MTRP?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, for some reason I said, before we go any further, I've got a note to remind myself, I have a seat in the jury box, I'm gonna get a drug test first. Hang on to it, because it'll get mixed up with my other stuff. Please and thank you. Thank you. You don't want it to get lost in the abyss that I have going on up here. Ms. Cawthon, you have Zachary Turner.
Yes, Your Honor.
Good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Morning, Mr. Coleman. Good morning, sir. You're Zachary Turner. And this is 24 DCCR 2197. Mr. Turner's charged with fraudulent use or possession of identifying information. And what is the announcement?
Your Honor, we're needing a reset. I've talked to the prosecutor and we're needing some more evidence.
There appears to be maybe some videos that did not make it to our file.
Okay,
And thereby not turned over to the defense counsel. And I'd like some time to run it.
sure. All right, so I'll just do a normal reset. Mr. Turner, make sure you stay in touch with Ms. Cawthon. Once she gets that information from Mr. Coleman, you guys can meet and go over it, and then we'll see if we can get an announcement at the next court date. All right, thank you. You're free to go. Thanks, Ms.
Thank you, Your
Cawthon.
Honor.
Let's see, is Mr. Cole here?
In today's courtroom, Judge Raquel West faces defendant after defendant, asking one simple question: did you hire a lawyer? Some have tried. Some can't afford one. Others are still searching for legal help. Rather than rushing to judgment, Judge West gives clear instructions: speak with multiple attorneys, compare costs, and prove you're making a genuine effort. But she also makes one thing crystal clear: ignoring the court's orders will have serious consequences. The most powerful moment comes when the judge warns a defendant that this is their last chance. One more mistake could mean years behind bars. Justice isn't just about punishment, it's about responsibility, accountability, and giving people one final opportunity to make the right choice. Like, subscribe, and follow for more powerful courtroom moments.